gentlemen, we have reached your co-main event of the evening, proudly brought to you by Savvy Promotions. Your co-main event of the evening is proudly sponsored by Bybin. This bout is sanctioned for 3 2-minute rounds of action in a men's 80 kg boxing division matchup and will crown the undisputed Crypto Fight Night Championship title. Your 3 judges being represented here tonight ringside, Mike Hale, Gary Kitsanowski, and Tehran Dawn. And when the action begins, your referee in charge of the action by the bell, referee Erasmus Uwu. And now, reintroducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he enters the ring wearing the white robes with white trunks and red trim, standing at a height of 176 centimeters tall, weighing in officially at 83.2 kgs. His boxing record stands 1 fight, 1 loss, fighting out of the United Kingdom, presenting Loomdart. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring tonight wearing the black trunks with red trim, standing at a height of 172 centimeters tall, weighing in officially at 78.5 kgs. Tonight he makes his boxing debut live at the Uni Fight Club for Crypto Fight Night number 3, fighting out of Australia, presenting HedgedHog.
Guys, fight hard, fight clean. Question, tanglos.
And we are moments away from seeing Loomdart in the blue corner, white shorts, red trim, take on HedgedHog in the red corner, black shorts, red trim. Here's myself, Luke Barnett, alongside Charles, a supporter and training partner of Loomdart. Can he get it done? We've had $450,000 bet on this fight.
That's insane, man. They're big numbers, and this is an amateur fight, you know. HedgedHog's fighting for the first time tonight, Loomdart the second. You know, HedgedHog's really going for it there, but he's slipped up. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Loomdart's really covering up at the moment as HedgedHog's battering away, but he needs to keep his balance. And like you said, for a debut guy, he's very, very confident. Said he put 150 grand on himself. On himself. I mean, put your money where your mouth is, but he's also putting his fist there as well as he's here in this boxing match, going higher and then low, but hands are very low as Loomdart lands that left hand.
And Loomdart's got good shape here. He looks good. He's kept composure, and you know, I think he looks able to take them shots.
Well, this is the craziest the crowd has been all night, even for some of our pro fights and our last fight, which was Aaron Chalmers versus Warren Spencer, which was an incredible fight. But the crowd here really behind HedgedHog. They're on their feet going, hog, hog, hog,
I know,
hog.
And they've all got the HedgedHog t-shirts on as well. It's great to see. It's really good. It's Crypto Fight Night 3. You know, we've done this twice before. Loomdart fought on the first show, and it's good to see him come back because he lost. He actually lost the rookie, and he's got back up here again, and it does take a lot to get in that ring as a crypto trader. You know, these aren't combat sportsmen, and it's good to see him come back, and he wants to get that victory.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you know anything about HedgedHog's community or who these people cheering for him all wearing the t-shirts are, but they've all got a HedgedHog t-shirt on. So you know anything about that on that side?
So, look, I think both of these guys, you know, they've been in the industry for a long time. They've got their, you know, they've got their audiences, they've got their community. And, you know, I will admit, I am shocked at how many people HedgedHog has here tonight wearing the t-shirt. It is quite impressive, but you know, I'm not sure who they are. So it's good to see.
Bringing the waves of support is HedgedHog, and for me, I really wasn't sure what he was going to bring because he's so stoic, no expression on his face, no smile. Was the same at the weigh-ins, a little bit like a robot,
he's
not
confident.
really paying attention. But he's confident. And then Loomdart was very happy, relaxed, calm. And, you know, for me, he landed some of the better shots Loomdart did in that fight.
I think so. And he also took a lot on the gloves. You know, he was very bunkered down and he was very protected.
Yeah, he was bunkered down and protected, but the aggression and the volume came from Hogg. So it's interesting to see how it was scored. But for me, that clean jab we just saw on the highlights was one of the good shots that came through. And now, first fight, maybe Hogg might get a bit of an adrenaline dump. He might feel the crowd. He might feel the pressure. It's great having people here screaming for you, but it adds an added element.
It really does. And, you know, that ring experience, that goes a long way. And Loomdart has been in here before. So, you know, I'm thinking he feels a little bit more confident now.
Yeah, and maybe he'll grow going into this second round.
Lovely body work there from Loomdart. Hogg looking composed.
This fight being fought over four 2-minute rounds as well, so plenty of time for Loomdart to grow into this fight as he's taken that damage. Like you said, maybe a bit of an adrenaline dump from HedgedHog, but at the moment, I love how he's going high and low. You know, that takes a lot of time to learn that. He does it again there, especially in this environment, to jab to the head and punch to the body, changing levels. Clever stuff from HedgedHog.
Absolutely, and Loomdart, good ring control. We like to see him, he's in the center of that ring. I think, you know, Adam's definitely drilled that into him over the last 6 months. They've been training very hard.
And Adam, his coach, was fought on the pro card tonight as well, so both preparing together,
absolutely,
you know, peaking together. There's a lot when you have a training partner that's got the same fight night as you. It can really, really help.
For sure, and you know, Adam trained me last year. He's one of my childhood friends, and I was in there last year, and Adam really, you know, he put that big in me. And there he goes, Loomdart with the overhand left.
That's a big shot from Loomdart. That's probably the biggest one. And again, that left hand, and again. That left hand somehow finding its home. Nice stiff jab, but really just waking up the Hogg. Now I can see an expression on his face, and that expression is anger.
He's angry.
He's coming forward now. He's very confident in himself.
Taking it well. He's taking it very well.
I am impressed by these two. I'm
impressed. Yeah, they're fighting very well.
It's not what I expected. It really isn't. From the weigh-ins, from the energy that they had, I feel like
these two took this serious.
Yeah, very serious, and Hogg especially. He's really putting a lot of work, and I can tell the way he's throwing.
Yeah,
his shots carry power.
Good bit of ring control again from Loomdart.
Way big overhand lands as well, right at the end of the round.
Lovely.
For me, that could be one apiece. That could be Loomdart's round.
What do you think,
Gareth?
I think this is a fascinating fight. Look at the concentration and the focus on their faces. When their faces change, they both had it during this fight. The poker face is there, all the smiles are gone. These two men are having extreme experiences right now. It's coming down to will. I mean, Loomdart lost 25 kilos to fight, 3 stone. And Hogg is just a quiet assassin. Every time he gets hurt, he comes back. It really entertains people. And what I really hope, as a guy that covers pure boxing, is that they have an inspiration on all the people that follow them. They've got loads of followers, and it gets people in the gym, and it gets them testing themselves, and not just sitting at a computer screen.
And that's definitely it, testing themselves. That's the greatest thing about combat sports. When you think about it, training, fighting, I posted this on my Instagram, training, fighting takes you to the darkest places you could imagine, and you have to come through. These two have never been tested like this before.
Absolutely.
And they're putting it all on the line.
And Hogg's really going
I
for
can't
it
even
now.
hear myself talk because they're screaming.
And Hogg's really, he's throwing now. He's throwing with intent, and Loomdart is taking it well.
Yeah, he's covered up and he's very, very composed. But these two are definitely being taken to the darkest place they've ever been in their life. Stiff jab there from Loomdart.
That's a great stiff jab. He needs to keep the center of that ring.
And I like what Gareth said there. I feel like these two with their followings, everyone there, that you don't have to fight. You need to get in the gym, get training, get moving around, start testing yourself in the physical realm, because it can really change the man you are. And having that discipline, I mean, if you want to take it to trading in crypto, it's all about the mental game. It's all about discipline. It's all about riding the waves, the ups and downs, and not freaking out when you see the chart go red.
Absolutely.
So you can convert that into the sport and convert that into the physical realm.
And I did, you know, I saw these guys fight on the first crypto fight night. Adam, you know, he fought there, and, you know, that was impressive. And I got in the ring the year after because I was inspired, and I hope many more are inspired watching HedgedHog and watching Loomdart tonight. They look absolutely exceptional.
Yeah, and I'm inspired by the performance here of Loomdart because he's taken a lot of shots and now he's become the aggressor. He's been hit plenty of times and now he's the guy landing the blows. He's the one coming from the dark place and now joining us in the light underneath these shiny lights here at Crypto Fight Night. Incredible stuff from this man. Deep breaths now, though.
Deep breaths from both sides, absolutely. They're tired, you know, this isn't easy, and people watching there tonight, you know, it's a lot, there's a lot, and them lights, they're hot. And that's a beautiful left hook from Loom, but they are swinging now, they are both tired.
They are both taking deep breaths as that third round comes to a close. We have one round left to find out who's going to become our champion. I feel it really is all on the line. I have no idea who's winning. I feel like Loomdart maybe got cleaner shots in that round, but
so.
At the beginning, we see the charging forward and the just pure aggression from Hog.
I think
that stiff jab.
Loomdart's taken them well. You know, HedgedHog is throwing absolutely. He's had some nice shots to the body. I think Loomdart's been, you know, he's been taking them on the chin. He's kept his guard up and he's returned well, but it's very, very close.
What do you think, Arif?
Then I send it through Uber. Go. I'm young and rich and plus I'm bullshit.
Coming from Loomdart. So the volume's coming from Hog, but the better quality of punches is coming from Loom. But do you know, it's a very close fight. And I think, again, I love their renewed vigor that they come out with every 2 minutes of mayhem coming up.
Yeah, 2 minutes of mayhem for sure to find out who will be crowned our champion. It really is down.
And the crowd really do love HedgedHog.
And we can't hear because of the screaming of the crowd. But they come flying together.
You could tell HedgedHog wants it.
And it's all to fight for here in this fourth round, and they do come out with real vigor, and then they tire as it continues with 30 seconds in. Loomdart now trying to establish himself in this brawl between these two crypto warriors. Wait, big right hand, big left hand lands. Like we said, I agree with Gareth, the cleaner work is coming from Loomdart.
It is.
The cleaner shots are coming from him, but more output is coming from the Hog.
I think Hog looks tired here. I think, you know, this is what counts. The judges are watching. This is the last, you know, minute or so of the fight, and we really need to see these guys put the work in.
Well, if there wasn't only pride on the line, HedgedHog's got 150 G's on the line as well.
Absolutely.
So, you know, he definitely wants to dig deep because he's breathing deep at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of money to our these mere mortals, for these crypto guys. For them, it's just another day of trading.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, HedgedHog might be regretting that bet now. It's a lot of money.
As he puts his hands on his knees.
He puts his hands on his knees, he's taking deep breaths. They both are, to be fair. This is what counts, this last minute. This is what the judges are watching. They're watching the volume. They're watching the last few seconds of the round.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go. Who's got it left inside? Who wants it more? Is it the HedgedHog or is it the Loomdart? I got no idea what Loomdart is, but we got 10 seconds to go and see if he can land.
Fighting like beavers.
Deep breath from both men as we move into that final second, 4 rounds in the bank. We'll see how the judges have it scored. An extremely close battle, back and forth.
What a fight.
I'll say it again, Charles. $150,000 bet on this
himself.
fight by HedgedHog. Bet on himself, a confident man, maybe regretting that now as it comes down to the wire.
I think that was brave as a man who's not been in the ring before, you know. You know, it's bold, you've got to back yourself, I do believe that, but it's a lot of money to back yourself.
Brave, stupid, there's a lot of ways you could phrase it. I mean, I'm not going to say it was, but bravery for me is what they just did. I think that was very brave and honourable.
And they look good in there. They look good in there. You know, there was a lot of amateur bouts tonight. There was a lot of first-time fighters. And I'll be honest, you know, you could say it looked to me like both of these men had fought a few times before. They
definitely Loomdart. I feel like in the early rounds, the 2 first rounds, they both looked good, and then as they got tired, it got worse and worse and worse. But good work from both men, and they should both be proud. Whatever the result, And like I've said over and over again, it's great that they managed to get in there.
Absolutely. They look good. I'm proud of both of them, you know, as meant for my industry. I'm proud of the both of them, and we'll see who gets their hand raised very shortly.
Gareth, what are your thoughts on this as we wait for the judges?
Well, I don't know what time it is right now, but I've been gripped for about the last 6 hours. What a night. What a ton of fights. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
Both fantastic work. We are waiting for our man Rishi to collect the scores. When it takes a bit of time, you never know, it might be a draw when they're adding it up. There was no clear victor in my eyes.
I agree.
But the victor that's got the crowd, we see here, Super Pat over here, she put on a fantastic performance. One of our girls.
And Super Pat actually is on the same team as HedgedHog, so they are from the same camp. They're from the same team, and they're good friends. They have the same audience here tonight, so really big support for both of them tonight. And we'll see if, you know, perhaps that swayed everything here. You know, hearing your name shouted, it really does make a difference.
Well, we'll find out soon. We will pass it over now to our MC Rishi to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your co-main event of the evening here at Crypto Fight number 3 was proudly brought to you by Bybit in association with Savvy Promotions. Your co-main event of the evening comes to a close after a hard-fought 3 2-minute rounds of action in a men's boxing 80 kg division matchup. This bout was to crown the undisputed Crypto Fight Night Championship title. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge 1 sees the bout 39-37 to Loomdart. Judge 2 sees the bout 37-39 to HedgedHog. And Judge 3 rules in favor of your winner, declared by split decision, seeing the bout 37-39 in favor of the red corner from Australia, HedgedHog!
Well, those early rounds in the bout for HedgedHog must have swayed the judges. Our first split decision victory, but that happened. 150 G's is safe. Beautiful work from the Hog to take home that victory, and that's the first time I've seen him smile.
Absolutely,
man.
Me too. And you know, part of me wants to jump in there and call him out because I want to take that belt and give it to Loomdart. But you know, I can't be biased here. And you know, he did a fantastic job. HedgedHog, he put the work in. So did Loomdart. It's great to see both of them in there. But HedgedHog walks away with that CFN belt tonight.
Well, we'll see how he's had a tough test, but let's see how he reacts standing next to the beautiful Amber O'Donnell. Probably the closest he's been to a woman like that in a while. So let's see how he deals with that next challenge as I throw it over to Amber to interview the Hog.
I'm joined here by our winner, the HedgedHog. So firstly, congratulations on your win. And I want to ask, how much respect do you have for your opponent?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot. That was fucking tiring. Yeah. I was dead through like midway through the 3rd round. Yeah, crazy stuff.
So what can we expect to see from you next?
Well, I have to defend this belt, so you can see me fight again.
And is there anyone in particular you'd like to name drop for us?
Sorry?
Anyone you want to name drop? Who do you want next?
Arthur 0X from Defiance Capital. I'm coming for you, motherfucker!
Thank you so much, and congratulations again. Back to Luke.